here by changing into
Man,
600.
Yeah, whatever. Bosh. Just make sure we're all good on stream. Have a look at episode 2. I'm fine with that. Are we in the right place though? We look what we are. Right, I think we're good there actually, Dan. In the tubes. It should be a log over here. Just checking we are indeed. And it is come up with episode 2 as well, dang it. Got it right for once. Professional streamer. Fine with that. Another legacy. Dun 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 dun. I think we're good. Let's launch the game. Bosh. Ooh, why do I have an error? Your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Don't even know what that means. What does that mean? It doesn't have a signal. It does have a signal, so I see it putting out. Don't give me that bobbins. Right, let's do it. Yeah, let's do this. What is on fire today? I'm just going to hit the continue button while I was doing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. TFDC1 going live. What can only be described as a Friday afternoon / early evening. It is indeed. Here's my plan, just so we're all aware. Probably going to do a couple of hour stream, not much more past that, to be fair. That gives us enough time. Lisa and the girlies are off today, so it's just me and Daisy, who is sat with her, and Daisy is basically needs to go and get her paws stretched out and about, and I need some food. So my plan is to stream for about 2 hours, take the young lady out for a stretch of the paws, and then basically go and get some food. So that is my master plan. Where the chuff am I? That's the garrison. I've lost where I am. God's house. That's this way then. All this is the, yeah, that's the storehouse.
This town's been good to me, and I've never met.
So I have made a couple of changes in game. I do need to make another change as well. In fact, let's do that now. We're going to, I think it's K for the kingdom menu. Go to villages, and we need to change.
Hey,
Where
how's
is
it going
she?
then?
A leg peach girlfriend isn't a leg peach girlfriend. It is Esther. It is still a leg peach girlfriend.
Of all the places I've lived, I've never met better folk than those who live
Nice to meet you.
here.
Hey Matt, do a quick pop in to say hi. I'm still currently at work, so you have yourself a nice evening and weekend. Appreciate you, G. Appreciate you, brother. Love you. Stay safe at work, my friend. Thank you for popping in, my brother. Thank you, dude. Got you. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. So I have made some slight changes, as you can see from the design here. The first, of course, is to brother Leon and Danny. There goes Danny. I'll give her a quick cheeky wave. I'm not quite sure what I was going there. But I just wanted to increase Leon and Danny's size of their house, just because some of the requirements for the individuals and the people are getting bigger. So this is the new standard, which I need to change some houses over. So this is the new standard when you walk in. They have the wardrobe, so Brother Leon gets a wardrobe. I've given him a bed, a bath, so Brother Leon's pond of joy, a bedside table, and chairs, and that's kind of the extended area. They've also put some windows in and some overarching stuff. And eventually, once we can get to it, I'm going to stick a little fireplace there, and hopefully everything will be cozy. So that is kind of the new standard of house, if that makes sense. That is where we're up to. Let's grab some stuff just so we can take it to stores while we're here. Do you know what? I'll leave that. I'll let Brother Leon do his thing because I think I moved enough over. You can see from the side there as well, I've already done a Leg Pete's house there, so that's done. I've probably done, this is the library, that is where Leg Pete and Esther are working. Let's go and double check what we have done on research, or what they are researching. Assign research, so it doesn't look like they're researching anything that I can see. What do I want to do? So I've done a furnace, I've done an anvil, so we're definitely going to need to get our area up and running. I've also done the animal plots, so for the farming area, we need to get our farming up and running. All this stuff is coming soon. Can we research herbalist? Locked, because our requirements are not met. So basically it's whether we want to do the guardhouse and the garrison and that kind of stuff. I'm going to leave that temporarily, and let's upgrade the house of... Do we want to upgrade the house of Tor? No, I'm going to stick some guard posts down. Let's get some guard stuff done, because that's important. And then we can go and work on our farms. There's Esther. Wow, Esther's straight in on the research. Go on, girl. Nice. Salute that. There's Pete. Oh, Pete's coming to work. I like it. Thank you, Pete. There's the pub, of course. KJ's Keggery, which I think this is KJ's house then. So KJ's house is not up to standard, so we need to replace KJ's house, so we'll do that now. Go there. Is it demolish the whole building? Yes. Perfect. So KJ is effectively homeless for the time being. Build house, prefab housing, basic house, upgraded house. There's the upgraded house. Let's just go up there. That's the farmhouse. Yeah, there we go. There's KJ, look, already. Kingdom, buildings, house. Let's take this back to KJ's house. So we're just upgrading them, really. Makes them happier. KJ's castle. I like it. And then we can assign KJ. He's a happy man. And maintenance wise, let's add some fuel where we've got that, because we need tier 2 structures. Basically, we've got a... Why can we not upgrade that? It's got a bed, it's got a door, it's got a table. Tier 2 structure part 0 of 2. I guess we need other items of other things. That's fine. I'm okay with that, put it that way. Let's come out of there. So the other stuff that I've done is I've built a farmhouse here. So this is the farmer's house. This is going to be where our farmer obviously lives. They've already got the upgraded house. Because I was building it and it just makes sense. This is going to be the farming area, and then this is the farmhouse 2 here. So I need to change the name of this farmhouse. Inside here it has the farmer's tools and the farm storage. So that's what that's about basically. And now I just need to get the chicken coop up and running and get farmers in. So that's what I'm going to do. Start looking for some recruits of farmers. What is a farmer? Is a farmer a peasant? A miner, a smelter? So a farmer is a peasant. And a house building in 32. Yep. So let's negotiate for Greta, because she's the farmer. Greta is recruited. Done. Happy days on that. And then I need one more, because these are going to be the miners and stuff. So farmers, okay, I'm all right with that. Don't want that waypoint. You have to forgive me. I haven't played in a week, so my keys are a bit of a mash. So Greta is Grim's boss. Grim, I love you, sir. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. Hope your recovery is going fantastic. Note to self, message Grim. There we go. Where are we here? I do get a bit confused where all the houses kind of look the same. So this is the farmhouse here. So let's assign villager buildings. So the farmhouse is going to have Grim's boss, and we'll put her in the second slot there. So that's perfect. And then the farming should be the farmhouse, farmer, and we can put Grim's boss in the middle there. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have some chicken coops here. I'm going to put a chicken coop here, I think. That's kind of my master plan. Rightly or wrongly. What's it come under then? What does it come under? Where does the chicken coop? Fishing jetty, house upgrade, that's fine. Economy. Housing. No, because I'm sure I've seen it. No, that was absolutely not right. Build. It's not under prefab, it's under build. Production possibly. Services. Other? Nah, it's got to be production. Let's try production, see what we get. There we go. A chicken pen. Perfect. I don't know why, but I kind of want that facing the road. And I have no idea where they're going to get the chickens from, by the way. So we'll stick that there. New chicken pen built. I like it. Oh, it's got chickens in. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It comes with chickens. Oh, harvest eggs. Really? Picked up one egg. Okay, that's fairly simple. That's intuitive. That's not too bad. One egg at a time. I like it. And some farm plots out up here, I think. Let's try and do some farm plots up here. Again, don't know what it's going to be under. Production. So we'll leave that for there for the chickens and stuff. Let's do a... Have we got enough room here? I think we have, actually. So let's do... I want to potentially leave enough room for them to walk through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Cannot plant these crops. What? Okay. Oh, I guess it's out of season. Cannot plant these crops on this season. I don't know what that means. Couldn't tell you what that means. Don't know. We'll let them figure it out. We've got farmer. Grim's boss is there. Grim's wife's there. That's fine. So we can get that squared away. Eggs. We have eggs. Wonder if that gives us extra cooking recipes. That would be nice. We'll pop that in the store. I'm okay with that. Foragers are doing foraging stuff. Let's go and take some back to the area. I think it's the mushrooms we really want. Berries. There's a bucket load of berries in here. Okay. Did I have to get another? I did. Okay. So we've got the berries. I'm okay with that. Mining house. So we need to do mining area next. Happy start to the weekend. Rich and Deanne, hope you're doing well. How are you guys? Hope you're doing good. Yeah. Yeah, it's only, I'm going to stream for a couple of hours just because Lisa and the girls have gone on holiday for 3 days. They've just gone down to the coast with their sister. That's which they do every year. It's kind of, you know, sister bonding, quality time and stuff. So it just means I've got a couple of hours. I've got me and Dee are basically home alone, so I'm just going to do a couple of hours stream. Then I need to take her out to go and stretch her paws and, you know, make sure she's happy. And then I'll probably go to the chippy on the way back, grab some chicken and chips and just share some, get Daisy her own piece of chicken, and then she's a happy dog. So she's had a stretch of her legs, we've both been fed and watered, and by that point I'll probably just watch a film and off to bed early, as it is. How are you? How's Leanne? Last time we spoke, Leanne was had an injury of types. Is she good? Is she recovered? Or she got herself another injury? She collects them. She collects them like cards, man. One's a hazard. Let me just check, make sure the kingdom is okay. Do we have any more recruits? We can recruit. There we go. It doesn't matter. He's an angler. Slow, so he's not particular. Ooh, oh, that's female though. So we're just going to negotiate for Albert because we want Albert.
A fine day. Plain and
Bosh! Albert's in. Then we can assign him. Go straight to villagers. There's Albert. Albert, we're going to change his name over to Grim. And delete. Grim is good. Happy days. And where do we want to put him? Buildings.
A good day, is it?
Farming. Where's the farmhouse? Farmhouse. Grim and the Gaffer. Perfect. And then move the farmhouse there. Put Grim into there. Perfect. I like it. We're there. Nah, chef. Chef's kiss. Research. How are we getting on with research? That is done. Right. Training dummy. Yeah, let's do that. We haven't got a loom yet, so we can't do anything about that, which is just the way it is. Coming soon, coming soon. We are getting towards the end, aren't we? Map-wise, where do I want to build? I'm thinking over here. Here. For... I don't know what this stuff out here is a bit of a trek. But I'm genuinely thinking if I come here, because here's the fishery. So that's fine. Ah, okay, so we could build up here, you know. See here, look. What's up here? That might be a bit too far away. Kind of in there. What's there? Let's stick a waypoint there and see how far that is. It's 126 meters. Yeah, that might be a bit of a trek. Definitely might be a bit of a trek. Is it on land though? No, there's a little bit of water here. Torch gaffs there. There's a little bit of water here, which I'm okay with. Stone. Maybe stone. Deer there, that's okay. Yeah, because ideally they're going to be mining here, aren't they? Okay. Is that too far though? If we put it near the lake here? Maybe? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I'm here. I'm down here somewhere. Lot of... Yeah, okay. What do I need here? That's a lot of clay. It's the purple stuff I've got to stick your feeling that we're going to want at some point. And we went, where did we stay? We went to the lake, didn't we? So we're here. Yeah, kind of here. It's almost like a path here, isn't there? So, yeah, let's go to that waypoint. I think we build on the waypoint. That's just what we do. And then potentially look at putting the road out there. That's what we're going to do. So waypoint is 30 meters this way. I'm okay with that. Yeah, there we go, look. Build. Bosch. Structural, prefab, housing, basic house, upgraded house. Really? Come on now. Ah, okay. Actually, I'm going to put that there. Yeah, let's put that there. Then we can build. Let's go back to the kingdom on this. Buildings. There it is, house. Let's edit this as the miner's house. Done. Enter. Recruit wise, we only have peasants. Isn't that typical? The one time you want a little bit more than peasants, that's all we get. So if that's the case, then we're going to have a look at potentially building our refinery mining area. I don't know if we have a prefab for that actually. Let's have a look, see if it does. Prefab, economy, fishing jetty, forager's hut, housing, storage, woodcutter's lodge. So there's definitely nothing there. No, so it looks like we've got to build our own, which is the way it is. Yeah, so we'll just build our own. I'm fine with that. Let's go down to where we are. Actually, it's a mixture of everything there, isn't it? Let's build here then. Oh, is that a mine there? Look, is that a mine? Let's go and have a look at that. First thing we're going to do is go and have a look at that bad boy. That definitely looks like a mine, doesn't it? Yeah, you see? Yep. And then what's in here? Extra stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. Nice. Okay. Let's get the mine up. Let's get the mine up and running. I wonder if I could just build it from here then, because literally the house is there. Look. But yeah, build it from here. Build standard foundations. Okay, so it's letting me build here. I don't want to miss that stone really. Oh, there's more stone there though, isn't there? Okay. 1, 2. I generally don't know how big this needs to be, so we'll build it slightly bigger. To me, it's going to be one of those places that needs to be relatively big. Rightly or wrongly, no, we'll figure. Like I said, we'll figure that out. We'll chop down that tree. He says. Let's get rid of that tree, and then we'll try and make it work. Cheers and good health. Oh, I did the. You guys never told me, by the way, when I streamed last week, that I'm pretty sure my sound was coming through the webcam. So that sound would have been bloody awful. You told me. You guys suck, you're the worst. That was when I did the when I did my exam. All microphones have to be disabled, and you have to communicate through the webcam and stuff. So that's on you guys, man. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Build. Let's put some stairs in here. Happy days. This is going to be the door, of course. Door. I've no idea I'm going to close this off, so I will probably do. In fact, I'm going to put a door over here as well. Let's do that. Just because, why not? That's going to block the path though, isn't it? Let's do... That was terrible. Nope. We definitely don't want that. We want the individual building part. There we go, perfect. I got rid of that one, so we can demolish that as well. And then we'll put the door here. I like it, because that's flat, which means that in theory they can get in. Because that's always going to be the problem, isn't it? That's what it's going to be. Door frame, yes please. And then we'll whack some windows in. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to build out. It is as it is. Windows, one there, kind of, one there. Stick another one there. Do you know what? We'll put one there as well. One there. This place is full of windows. I'm okay with that because we can then put the window kind of upgrades in, which then in theory gives. Really didn't want to do that, but okay. Gives us better upgrades, makes the building a little bit more productive in theory. And we've got 5 minutes to burn anyway for the new people to arrive. I don't like that at all. Jog off. Just don't like that at all. For what it is, no thank you. I'm okay with that. So now we just need to roof it. I'm quite tempted just to make it flat. Actually, do I? Let's see what we need in here first for production wise. An anvil. Actually, that's something that I just think we're going to need. Mama G would like to speak to me. Insufficient resources. I need bricks. Okay, so we need to produce bricks before we can get an anvil. Okay, I'm fine with that. A furnace. There we go. I reckon I'm going to put the furnaces. Would we get away with 2 furnaces though? 1. 2. Oh, I can actually craft bricks if I have the clay, which would then give us the anvils. So I can get the clay from here, I think. Where's the clay? There we go. I'll get the clay myself. Tink, tink. Research completely on the training dummy, so let's do that. Research. And where are you? Advanced garrison, please. We'll just start that then. Foundry. Tink, tink, tink. I don't know how many bricks. Okay, so it gives us 2 bricks. Okay. Danny was not able to store items, storage log pile. Fish is not allowed to be stored in log pile. Oh my God. Something tells me that's still a bit broke. Well, that's 10 bricks. How many bricks did we need? I can't remember. Let's get to 20 bricks. And I think that might give us the 2. Maybe we're not getting to 20 bricks. I'm going to put the anvils actually up here. Was it production here? It was, wasn't it? And it was anvil here. So let's move this to here. Tiny bit away from the wall because we know that that's just the way we roll. How many bricks did it need again? Well, we got 2 of those, so I'm fine with that. That I'm perfectly fine with that. And I need an ore storage for storage the ores itself. So build storage, ore storage. There we go. And again, what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to double. Actually, I might just have a bucket load of these. I don't know what these hold, but to me, it's kind of like a no bueno. Let's just do that for the time being. I'm okay with that. That's perfect. Happy days. Not enough clay, not enough bricks. Have we got any new recruits yet? This dude, there we go. He can be a miner, night owl, homebody. Negotiate. There you go. Leanne, Leanne and Richard are the miners. They're going to be my mining team. So that's perfect. Villagers. Magdalena is now Leanne. L-E-A-N-N-E, Leanne? Or L-I? You'll have to let me know, dude. So Leanne is going to be my miner. We can then assign her to the miner's house, so she can go into the quarters over there, and then into the foundry. Woo-hoo-wee. Bosh. Oh, she's the oh, okay. So Leanne becomes the miner, not the smelter. Okay. So we definitely need one more before this comes alive. So I'm hoping with the miner that Leanne becomes available. Let's just double check ore storage. That's okay. So that's ore storage, not plain storage. And then we need to put a roof on this bad boy. What do I want here? Build. Ting, you'll hear me phone tinging. That's Lisa letting me know she's just arrived safe and stuff, so I'm fine. Happy days. That's bricks. Where are my leany roofs? Here we are. Standard thatched roof. Yeah. Oh, I had it then. Dang it. Perfect. See, now I don't think a gable's going to cut that. Let's do a... Yeah, I don't think a gable's going to cut that at all. Thatched gable. I mean, in theory it would, but it doesn't. Yeah. Roofs. Cheeky little corners, so you can get the corners, but you want the corners like so. Actually, that should go in there. In view. Oh, I had you then, didn't I? Where were you? that's one. Let's rotate that. And it's just a question of finding the right spot for it, isn't it? So if we move across there. There. So that gets that. Okay, I'm alright with that. Here comes Leanne, look. Leanne's mining. Go on, girl. Oh, I had it then. Why did that not go? Interesting. What? Why? Why is that? Why did that change to that? How weird was that? That's not what I was doing. Strange. So that's there. So let's move that across ever so slightly. Click it once. Oh. Research complete. Advanced tools. Let's go into, so that's fine. Let's be that, do one of those. We can just do a standard wall there, I think. Standard wall. Yeah, we can slap that up there. Standard wall. Slap that there, and then we'll do a triangle, bosh, bosh, bosh. Which is that one. So we just need to somehow get it up there. Oh, we had it. Is that, was that, did we have it? Come on. It's a few seconds behind, isn't it? You're literally looking straight at it there. That to me is bang on. Nope. Oh, I had you then. Click. Got it. Woo! Moral victory achieved. Now the question is, what? Now can I put the gable on? Or does it not let me? Lacks sufficient support. Really? Do you know what? I'm just going to flat roof it. You flat roofers out there, you know you're. Yoink. There we go. Gives Leanne somewhere nice to work. Sure she appreciates it. No, she couldn't care less. Here she comes.
Hey,
go on, go.
How's it going then?
I'm alright, Leanne. How you doing, girl? Good to see you with no injuries. I like it. Just checking how you getting on. Cheeky bit of clay as well. Get in. Recruits. 4 minutes. There is. Oh, there's another villager. Oh, there's no male though. Without a male, we're kind of scuppered. Yeah, without a male, we're kind of scuppered. We definitely need a Richard. Where's Leanne? Looking good. Is she off? So here's the Yaxham crib, standard. Nice little cheeky bath, bed, side. You name it, you got it.
I don't think anyone
fact,
could dim my mood.
Then we're going to put some windows in here to improve the decoration and stuff, because otherwise we're not just going to get around, are we? Decoration score, so already 45. Not too sloppy. Let's get some windows in. You know, 49. I like it. Door? Do we want a door? Yeah, do we want a door? Of course we want a door. I'm not quite sure why a door is decoration though. Who am I to argue? Who am I to argue? That's all I'm going to say on that. What other decorations can we have? Just to spruce the place up a little bit. Stone wall trim, we don't want any of that. Lights wise, we're not too fussy about. Bowls, basins, barrels. An outhouse. Yeah, we'll give them an outhouse. Yep. I like it. Can you use it? No. Oh, come on now. I need to go back into town though and make sure that let me go get some kindling and stuff on me, then I can resupply the houses for winter. But autumn's coming, which means, yeah, there could potentially be in a lot of trouble there. I need to get the houses warmed up and stuff. I think this is Brother Leon's actually, because that's the big house there is the storage area. So just double checking and making sure that that is good to go. Otherwise, we're in a bit of trouble. Hopefully there's some kindling. Brother Leon's done some stuff. Yeah, we got some kindling. I'm all right with that. Plenty of wood as well. Bosh, bosh. Let's go to the kingdom, the buildings, and then what we can do is just go all the way to the top and look at Brother Leon's castle and click on maintenance. We can see that, hey, we can add a little bit of fuel on Leon's castle. The forager's house is okay. Fishing house is good. Tort's house is good too. God's house is good. I might rename that actually. To Heavy Metal Gaming's Castle. Gosh, there we go. Hopefully that's gone through. I mean, yeah, it has. Yeah, like Pete's house, he's got fuel. Brother G's house is good. The farmhouse. Oh, you see that doesn't have a lot. Let's get that done. KJ's castle. Let's get that up and running. Followed by the miner's house. Done. We can change the name of the miner's house now as well, can't we? Yes, we can. Dylan, how you doing, dude? Look at that. You just changed yours. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. The Yaxham's Health and Safety House. Let's call it H&S. The reason why it's called Health and Safety is because Leanne always has some injury or other, so we'll call it Health and Safety. Oh, where's my hand symbol? Really? Health and Safety House, there we go. Perfect time for me to join, just in time to see my building in. Yeah, baby. Got you. I need to go and see if I think yours has been upgraded though. I think, because I've upgraded some of the houses and stuff. I'm just getting down to the mining of the other items. We're now starting to, in theory, I'd say we're starting to get brick. We're not. We need one more additional miner. Basically, we've got to get Richard in. If we get Richard in, we're good. Stone. Stone is a bit, damn. Did he stop mining it? What happened there? He kind of paused, didn't he? Oh, it might be a weight thing. Hang on. Stand by caller. Stand by caller. That could very much be a weight thing. Nice. So we've got some bricks there, we've got some granite there. We can put that into, oh, I want that though. We can put that into storage, so I'm okay with that. Now let's go and smack that rock and see what happens. How long do we have before we get some more recruits though? We've got some more recruits. And we don't have a blacksmith. Blacksmith tailor, wait, see, these are in, but they're not in at the moment, I don't think. And Claire is a thespian, spends free time at the theatre. Nice. I'm well myself. Dude, I am pretty good. I have, yeah, had a really good week. Really productive week. Really, really productive week. Since they've moved me full-time onto RPA work, yeah, I have, the stuff I do in the morning now, I've pretty much absolutely 100% automated the lot. So, yep. And there was another one that somebody else built actually, was looking for a specific file to arrive between the hours of like 7 and 10 or something like that. So what they'd done is created an RPA that runs every 10 minutes and basically just tries to download the file, and I'm like, that's a bit bonkers. So what I've done is I've created a trigger on the website, on the folder structure. So when a file comes in with a title of, you know, it then calls what his has been doing for the last 90 minutes. It's just far more efficient than what it is, I think. But I'm good, dude. Yeah, not bad at all. Cheesing. I'm having a good week too. Next 2 weeks will be shocking though. I have to work on Australian time to train our new Aussie employee. Sorry, dude. My bad. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, the faster you get them onto up and running, it benefits you. So you are basically going to be night shift. How different is it to you though? But at least you've got someone. That's the main thing. At least you found a fit. But I very much appreciated the speaking to me there, brother. I very much appreciated that. So thank you for that. Different skill set, different opportunity. But like I said, you know, to me, it's I love automating things. I love taking things that people have done, and taking that manual task away. And yeah, when it works, yeah, I'll be tired as heck for the first couple of days though. It's like 10 hours off. Okay, so you're basically going on to a night shift. Yeah, that's a bit. But I love the nights. I love the night shift. I do. I don't think you. I don't know what it is. I just like the peace and the quiet and the tranquility of that side of the world. If that makes sense. Let's go and grab the clay from around here. Where is the clay from around here actually? Where am I? Oh, I'm there. Let's go and run around here and grab some of this stuff. Stick a marker on that. I'm sure it's here. There it is. Purely because I can then run this down to the mine. But I agree with you. That's not going to be any fun. But I'm streaming today for about 2 hours. I'm going to stream for about 6, so about another hour, and then yeah, gotta take, because Lisa and the kids have lipped up and gone on holiday for a few days. It's basically just me and the dog, which is quality. But at the same time, I need to go and get her out and about, stretch her little paddies off, let her go and have a sniff around the park and stuff. You just described my normal job. DevOps is literally automating repetitive tasks for setting up systems. Yes. Yep. And that is what I would automate, dude. Yeah. Automate. Yeah. For setting up systems. The only difference is, I think, is the systems. So the way that you're setting up systems is, it's a configuration. It's going to be a configuration thing, isn't it? If the configuration's the same, you could probably automate the majority of it. If it's not, then again, it's all about making connections, installing the right software to make those connections, APIs, bridging the gap, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, gateways. Talk to me about gateways, dude. I've got to go through a gateway, which is a bit of a nightmare because some gateways are. Lady Metal and I will be streaming together tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time, so like 2 p.m. your time. Ooh, will you? Ooh, okay. What are you streaming? The reason why I say that is because I'm up about. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. I am up about. Is that Leanne? It is Leanne. Okay. I'm trying to be good, dudes, because I'm absolutely going to the gym. You know what I mean? 173, 250, yeah. So I'm going to the gym. So I try and get to the gym for about 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning, and I'm there for about 2 hours. So that'll take me to about 12, half 12. Then I'll have to basically take Madam out again, stretch her pads off. Far Cry 6, damn. Take her out, stretch her legs off, and then I might be able to come and join, dude. I might be able to come and have a sit in and a watch and a chill. A severe storm is on the horizon. Well, that doesn't sound very helpful. Damn. But yeah, I mean, it all depends. So, DevOps, development operations, other side of the world, business analyst, PMO analyst to RPA developer. But that's going to be another interesting conversation. I think I told you that last time, where you know, it's now I've done all the hard work and I've put in the time. You want the compensation package that goes in place with that, if that makes sense. Let's put a marker on that. 122. So the compensation package that goes with that, and I genuinely have a feeling that what they're going to do is, because they've said they've put the paperwork in, but it can take up to Christmas. Oh yeah, nothing's going to change until Christmas. That's just a given. You know that. I know that. And I'm fine with that. It gives them 6 months to see what they've got. If they're happy, kind of call it like a pre-trial of a pre-trial or whatever it is. I'm really not that fussy. But after that, if they think they're just going to give me a percentage pay rise because, you know, now I'm below some kind of mythical unicorn medium, that's not going to cut it for me. Old dude, that is, you know, you pay me for what I'm worth. Well, we're going for 2 to 3 hours. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I should be able to get in on that. Yeah. It definitely makes sense. Well, I mean, I said to him in the nicest possible way, so I've preempted the strike, that make sure you've got enough, and I'm okay to carry on as I am until the end of the year. We are a team of about 12-ish in a big, you know, in a big company. There's 2,000 on the account, but we are a team of 12. And our budget goes in, because I provide information for that budget. And the team meeting we were on Thursday, I pretty much said, make sure there's growth in the budget for next year because of X, Y, and Z, making it perfectly crystal clear that I am not going to be working for the same price that I'm working for now, in any way, shape, or form. In the nicest possible way. It's not that I'm being rude, it's not that I'm being greedy, it's the fact that I've worked hard for that in that 2 years to get what I wanted. I'm now certified to do what I'm doing. I'm giving you 6 months to get all your paperwork in order and dot your I's and cross your T's. But after that, and the way I put it to him is, if I was an airline hostess, and I then trained to become a pilot over the period of working for the company, and then you ask me to fly the plane, don't pay me an airline hostess's wage. That's the way I look at it. And again, you know, it's not greedy. It really isn't. Yes, I've worked hard to get there. I mean, my boss, absolutely, fair play, did apologise to me because, as you guys know, it's taken me 2 years. I've got 2 certifications, one in Blue Prism, one in Power Automate. So it's 2 separate applications. It's 2 separate RPA applications that I'm certified in. Out of the 2,000 people in our company, I am the only person that is certified in 2 separate RPAs. Some people have specialised in Blue Prism, because you can specialise. Some people have absolutely specialised further up the tree, which again, you know, kudos to them. I just want to understand the basic stuff and then grow knowledge. If I was using it, I didn't use it, so it was one of those where I've got the certification, I didn't use it. That's fine. I get it. Let me just check recruits too. I need a 4 minutes. So I get it, but this one I'm using, and they have now changed my job title within the team to not a business analyst, but or PMO analyst, but as an RPA developer. So they've acknowledged that fact already. And more importantly, they've actually put me down as an RPA lead developer. That's if you want to pay me as an RPA lead developer, that's a cheeky chunk of change. That is not a small amount of money. I don't know what that would translate to in America. What's it called? A senior RPA developer or an RPA developer lead. But like I say, you know, people just want paying for what they're worth, and money to me is a short-term motivator. It genuinely is. Everybody wants. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's working for money, but if somebody offered me a bucket load more money in a job that I wouldn't enjoy, it's just a short-term motivation, because in less than 6 months you're going to be unhappy because you've settled into the role and it's just not that direction that you want to be heading in. You're just going to be unhappy, and then, you know, before you know it, you're always trying to find your roots back to where you're going to be happy. That's why I did RPA. I like that fact. I don't have to build dashboards. I don't have to build Power BI dashboards. Goddamn Power BI dashboards. Principal developer at our company, which is next step above senior. We have junior engineers, senior engineer, and principal engineer. So that would make me, I guess, a senior. So that would put me as a senior engineer. So for us, junior engineer is learning the role, engineer is doing the role, senior engineer is skilled at the role. So I would be senior engineer because I've been doing it for 5 years. It's not as if I don't know what I'm doing. The fact that, you know, that machine is still sitting over there doing what it's doing. So whatever a senior engineer's compensation package would be is roughly where I should be. Who is that? What the? Never heard of him. But yeah, they're all just job titles, dude. You know the score. They're all just job titles. I'm currently a senior engineer booking for principal, which makes me a team lead. Okay, so things are slightly different. So our company is, and I don't know how it would translate to you, so our company is, let's go 10 grades. In theory, that's what it is. You have 10 grades. So an O1 would make you a, over here it's just like college. O2 is a university degree, so you don't need a university degree, but O2 onwards, graduates come in as an O2, and then an O3 is junior, O4 is doing, O5 is senior or a lead, so that would be a lead. As an O5, I am an O5. I would be, in theory, if I was in the PMO space, I'd be a PMO lead, and that would give me a team of anything between 3 to 7 people ish to manage as a lead, and that's as an O5. As an O6, you then start hitting management roles, if that makes sense. It's horses for courses, but to me, I would say I would be classed as a senior engineer. You would come to me for, like they have done in the last 2 days, for a solution to a problem. You know what I mean? And the solution to a problem is going through a gateway, where you're going through a gateway into a different space, and then the RPAs react differently because they only see this side of the gateway, not this side of the gateway. So you kind of have to find a way to bridge that gap, and that becomes challenging. I did it a few years ago actually as a test, and I managed to do it. I can't remember for the fudge or life of me how I did it, but I know I did it. So in theory, now with a much better RPA application, which is 10 years newer, and a skill set, I'm hoping I can just ping through that kind of quickly. We've separated our trees so that you don't need to become management to make big money anymore. Not everyone is suited for or wants to be management. Yeah. I'm one of them, wants to be a team lead, principal engineer, but never go into management. Yeah. So you kind of, yeah, our company kind of gets scuppered. So I took my last promotion to an 05 because as an 05, like I said, you are in theory, you know what I mean, doing the do. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I took the promotion to 05 on the absolute grounds that I wouldn't manage people, because corporate world is a different bag. Ooh. Oh, do you know what? Let's call that. Is a different bag, and I'm kind of blunt, or can be very blunt. So telling someone that they're just not kind of cutting the mustard, I don't like that. Funnily enough, there's a corporate way to say to people that they're just not doing their job. Yeah, it is, and I don't want it. Yes, and therein lies my problem. I'm kind of, as you know, I'm just kind of straight-laced. What you see is what you get, you know. Don't get me wrong, there are people out there that absolutely give 110%. I get it. But they could be giving 110%, but still falling short. And those are the people that I would bend over backwards to help. No problems, no dramas, no whatever. You know what I mean? I dare to say process improvement plans, or whatever it's called in other companies. You know, it's basically where you've marked an individual that they are here, they need to be here. How do you bridge that gap? But there are other people that are just at the bottom that absolutely cannot be bothered, don't want to improve, useless, and you have to hang on to these people for 6 months at the detriment of everybody else on the team because they just can't be bothered. And then, dude, it just winds me up. You know what I mean? I'm like, if you're just not good, you're just not good. Let's take the granite and the stone back and then get the clay. And that's what infuriates me. So I'm very mindful. I'm saying, yeah. I think I can get it, certainly in my team, because I'm the only RPA developer. Which was, and it's interesting, winter has arrived, has it? Which was interesting because it also, now I've got my certification, it opens up a gap for me to get to 06. Because I am the only RPA developer in my team. And what I said was, if you make me the RPA developer lead, I'll bring all the RPAs in from the team that they've had, because some of them have created their own little flows and stuff. I'll bring it in under me, where I can manage it, look to bring it in, improve what they've built if I think what they've built is inefficient, or speak to them to find out why they think theirs is more efficient. Because at the end of the day, it's a learning curve, and you've got to be open for that. If people are narrow-minded to think that what they've built is perfect, you're never going to learn, and those people are bloody scary. You know what I mean? Those people to me are the scary ones. I know everything. Do you know? Okay. But if you know everything now, that means you're comfortable and you're not learning. And if you're not learning, then that's fine. That's fine. But don't come to me in 6 months and then tell me that you still know everything, because things move. Technology moves forward at a rate of knots, man. Agreed. I'd rather keep someone who's giving it their all and just needs to boot. Yeah, the ones who, like, yep. Cheers. Drives me insane. Drives me insane. You've seen me midstream stop because one of my RPAs has failed behind me. You know, at the end of the day, streaming's nice. It doesn't pay my bills. far from pays my bills. Might need to increase the house of taught though. So work to me becomes that priority. This is I can see what I'm going to need to do here. So this is taught's house. So let's get rid of this. So upgrade. Houston, I don't know what I did there, but I don't like it. Let's just, yes. So this is the church. So if I face that way, so let me just come back here to the house of the church. Yeah, so this is the church. I kind of want to stick that in here then, don't I? I want to build house, prefab, housing, the upgraded house. There we go. So this is kind of Tort's new house. Oh, I had it then. Perfect. Yeah, I did, yeah. I did, yeah. Guilty as charged, Your Honour. Let me just give Tort his house back. Kingdom, villages. Actually, it's buildings, isn't it? Buildings, house. House of Tort. Sweet. Give Tort his house back. There we go. And fuel's fine. At least, right, that's Tort happy again. The reason why is because then I can extend the church. I think the church needs to be bigger. It's not as big as it is. Or I don't think. Oh, I think it needs to be bigger. And I have no idea how I'm going to do that either, which sucks, by the way. Well, that's terrible. You absolute womble of a man. What you doing? A foundation. Yeah, let's demolish that, please. What a plonker. Rodney! Yeah, there we go. Again, on it. Yeah, I think that's better. And... ooh, actually, do I kind of like that? No, I don't, because I genuinely think that might cause problems for the AI. There we go, perfect. I might leave the roof. I might just leave the roof, to be honest. Let's try the coward option. Yeah. I think it's one of those, Dylan, where, you know, there's always going to be people that just struggle. I get it. You know, is that the right place? It is the right place. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'm kind of tempted to have two ways into the church. Because those religious, my peeps, might just fancy another way in. I'm down with that. We'll have this dark, kind of darker down here. Let's do that. And there you go. And then, I don't know how this is going to work. It might just fall down. We're about to figure it out. Okay, this is going to be the ugliest church we've ever built in our life, but at the same time, I'm kind of just thinking, nah.
But I could use some excitement from time to time.
Okay, so in theory now we can get rid of wall and wall, and the whole place hasn't fell down. I like it. First jog off. So what horrible thing did you do to the virtual of our domes? That is...
The quiet is nice.
But the question is, can I move stuff? I don't know if I can. Can I just move stuff?
A good day, is it?
Upgrade. What's that? Disable production. Alter. Oh no, you have to physically just kind of move it all. Really? Oh. Dang it. Let's put some steps up here though for those, you know, those peeps. How you doing, Pete? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, you Ruth. What time to be alive? Hey, this is your place, Tort. This is the house of Tort. This is your gaff, dude. The house of Tort. Recognise. I'm just extending it for you, brother, so you can reach the masses. There's your crib. Look, I've done you a bigger box as well. Look, house of Tort. You got a posh place, dude. You've got a bath and everything. Oh, okay, next week. No, fair enough. In fact, there you are, dude. You are asleep. Nice. Let me just get out your house because that's kind of creepy. I could probably put a second row of pews in here, couldn't I? Yeah. Do you know what I'm going to do? I've decided what I'm going to do. Let's cue that bad boy. Let's get rid of. Nope, don't want to do that. It's that and that. I like it. Susanna, up you get, sweetheart. Sorry. Yeah, if we put a second lot of pews in here, this is this is the yeah. We'll delete this. Right, so that moves the church. So that, in theory, makes the church not a church. Build. Yeah, you see, because we haven't got an altar. So pews, we haven't got any pews, and we haven't got the altars. That's fine. I'm okay with that. There's the altar. So we'll whack this down here. Said, dang it. Where's he going to be? We'll stick him in the middle. That's the door's there though, isn't it? This is horrendous. Right, there you are. We've got a place for Tort to preach from. Where's the virtual Lisa and Danny? Oh, hang on, give me a sec, dude. I'll go and find them in a minute. I don't have a virtual Lisa, actually. There isn't a virtual Lisa. I need the pews. Where's the pews? There they are.
I wonder how the crops are faring this season.
Can I get another set in there? Oh, I can. Uh-oh.
I wonder how the crops are faring this season.
Looks to be on the on the pith though.
How's it going then?
Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? It's leaning to one side. Look. Ah, but you know what? This is going to rattle my OCD. This. Wow. Okay, it is as it is. Do you know what? It is tough. This is Damn. And we can probably get another one in here, you know. Let's give it a little bit of space. Yeah, look at that. Don't know how I feel about that one though. We'll get a second set in just because why not? Oh, that's a bit close. That's fine. We'll just do that. I'm fine with that. There we go. Praise the leadership. The house of Tort, baby. Pay on the way in, pay on the way out. I can change that now, can't I? Q. Actually, make sure I'm looking at it first. Q. Demolish. Demolish the payment box. Nice. There it is. Right by the door. The house of Tort. Pay on the way in. Pay on the way out. Tort's my Tort's my pastor. Yeah, he is. House of Talk, baby. Here's the library. This is where you work, Pete. You're in there somewhere. Oh, that's where you work when you're working. And then
Hey, how's
the House of a Leg, Pete. There's Leanne. There's Esther. There she is. There's your gaffer, dude. Make sure you had confessional. I was researching that, wasn't I? I was researching it.
How's it going then?
Is it done? No, it's not done yet. We can research it now. Research locked. Oh, we need to be... Oh, so we can research that. Ah, it's because we need to research that to get to these. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. So Pete's house is the same as everybody else's, and he gets a double bed with Esther, of course. And then bosh, bosh, bosh. Happy days. Oh, actually, I need to get Richard in if recruits. Yeah, there we go. There we go. A tier 2 tavern with decoration score of 60. What am I missing? A church with a decoration score of 60. What's the church's decoration score? I'm pretty sure that's taken care of. Look at it. Place is just like beaming, man. Come on now. Yeah. 91 on that. So it's not the church. Oh, okay. So what's... It's a tier 2 tavern.
No, not many.
Oh, okay. Really? My tavern don't have 60 points. KJ's Keggery doesn't have 60 points. Really? Yep, that's got 90 points.
Hey,
What was it missing
How's
then?
it going then?
A house with a decor of 40, absolutely. Oh, it's a tier 2 tavern. Ah, I don't think this is a tier 2 tavern. Buildings. That's why. KJ's Keggery. Tier 2 structural parts. No, so we need to upgrade KJ's Keggery. To something or other. Yeah, it's tier 1. I got it. It took me a minute. So I only need 5 parts. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure I could just upgrade this. Wooden foundation stairs to upgrade.
This town's been good to me, and I'm grateful for it.
Yep. Damn. That tavern can be up there. we got a stone entrance, baby. KJ's Keggery is upgraded. Yeah, it's very similar to Medieval Dynasty. Absolutely bob on. Yeah. So now if we do the recruits then, we should be able to get this dude. Yeah, there we go. Ulrich, you're mine, sucker. Make an offer. He's recruited. A Bosch. Villagers. Ulrich becomes Richard. Oh, hang on. Richard, there you go, sir. Richard is done, and we need to move him into housing wise. He's a miner. Bosh, bosh, bosh. The Yaxham's house. Richard is home, and then followed by the...
I don't think anything could dim my mood today.
Where are you? It's not civil. It's definitely not storage.
Good food.
Resource gathering.
Path to come home to. At the end of
Foundry. There it is. Richard as the smelter. Sweet! I doubt we have volunteers in this community. Nope. There we go. Happy days. Happy days. KJ's Castle. There's the farmhouse. That's the main farmhouse. It's grim. That is one. ADM. The garrison. Fishing house. I think you're unupgraded actually. Heavy HMG is this not upgraded? Dang it. Living in the slums, man. Really? Yeah. Whoo! One-eyed owl. Right, that's it. We're all conscripts. Upgrade time. House. Demolish. Yes. There we go. Build prefab housing. Housing upgrade. Really probably should do that from up here. Beautiful. Kingdom buildings. Housing. House. Again, castle. Lady M is the boss of the house. We know the score. That's just the way it rolls. Yep. And actually, then, do I have to reassign her to, or you guys to civilians, or no? So you're still there. That's fine. Perfect. So what is my? You are garrison. You are the garrison. Buildings. Love it. Hell yeah. Oh, just don't want a waypoint now. Just want to go and make sure Richard's doing what Richard should be doing. So actually, I probably should have put a waypoint on. I don't think we're good. House of Taught. Yeah, in fact, I see Richard over there, so that's fine. So we'll head on over there. Bosh. No, yeah, you are defense. As a taught, so there's the church. Nice. Richard and Leanne are. I mean, in theory, I could make the bricks again and start upgrading people's houses and stuff. Danny was not able to store items in the storage. Fish is not allowed to be stored in the log pile. Well, that's pretty obvious. I guess I should have become a priest. The bliss of being able to judge people with impurity. It was the obvious job for you, dude. Oh, there's Richard. So Richard should just be smelting then. Yeah, there we go. He's making brick. He's making brick. How much is he making? So is that 7 bricks? Come on, Richard, go and slap some more. Was that 7 bricks? Let's have a look. Yeah, 7 bricks at 14. Nine bricks. Oh, so it's just the clay, the stuff that needs doing. How's the research doing? Ah, okay. We have to do the TIFF box first before we can do the church. The slaves are not very talkative, right? I think you need to go and you can go and speak to them if you want to. I know I had to go and speak to somebody. You know, yeah. I'm not the best town manager. I don't listen to the plebs moan at me. I just tell them what to do. I'm like, research completed. There we go. Research completed, and then we need the church confession. Give me that church confession. Although I'm pretty sure, what does that do? A fancy candle for your church. Come on now. Yeah, we'll do the confessional. We'll get talk listening to the peeps. I'm sure somebody had a mission for me to do. In fact, what's Pete? I mean, it's daytime. Is Pete already in there? Yeah, he is. There you go. So Pete's already doing research and so is Esther, so that's fine. They're already working. In theory, we should see, yeah, church confessions already going up. So I'm fine with that. Happy days. I'm sure somebody wanted a word with me and I can't remember what it was. I like me. Yeah, we're just upgrading your church, dude. We're making it as nice as it could be. In theory. He says. There's a lot of stuff appearing in the bottom left that doesn't necessarily need to be appearing in the bottom left. Who's that? There's Dylan. So you can talk, look, and you can see, you can check their inventory. So you can see Dylan's got a bit of food, a bit of fishing, a bit of this, bit of that. You can basically say, keep up the good work. You know what I mean? Voice acting leaves a little bit to be desired. So you can rob them. Yeah. Not that I would want to, Pete. Pete's just on about robbing them all. Yeah, Pete, it's just a chilled game. It's nothing overly fancy about it by a long chalk. Why does Lady M look like she's got a cane? Dude, she's on the way to beat you. That's why. But I think you can. I'm also going to go and have a look, see how many eggs we've got. In theory, this little chicken coop over here should be doing things. Same to you and all. Cheeky monkey. Farm. Yep. Cannot plant these crops in this season. Fine. Let's see what's in the storage then. So it should just be eggs. We got one egg. Dang it. Yeah, Grim's definitely having a good time there. One egg. That's it.
How's it going then?
I'm all right, thanks. Richard was not able to store items in the ore storage. Fish is not allowed to be stored in the ore storage.
How's it going then?
I mean, that kind of makes sense. There's the House of Talk. Where's the TIFFs then? Because I'm sure we'd already put some in. Services. The TIFF box. Yeah, we'd already got a TIFF box in anyway. It's basically just the pews. Once we get a couple of confessional pews in, we're Gucci, man. Absolutely Gucci. At that point. Nice. The library is Pete and Esther working on that. Yeah, they are still working on it. Go on. Shouldn't be far off then. Yeah, there we go. Not far off at all. Then we can get the pews in. What does that leave? I'm not a candle. I'm not fussy about a candle. Candle can jog off. Kingdom. What do we need for the next set? Actually, requires next tier coming soon. Requires a population of 20. Oh, gutted. Watching with my daughter. Have you told her I've put you to work, dude? Research complete. That's it. Tort's getting his confessional house there. The House of Tort. There he is, look. Go on, dude. You tell that cleaner all about it. Hello, Richard and Leanne's daughter, by the way. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. When are the hordes going to invade or attack the village? They do. You do get attacked, Pete. So jog off. If you don't mind. Holy moly, the size of this. Of course, the only one listening to me is the janitor. Yep. Just like real life talk. Dang it. There we go. Let's stick. I'm gonna give you 2. You listen to him moan. There you go, brother. I got you. I wonder if I can go in there and use it. Look at that. Get in. Beautiful. Right, let's just go and show Richard's daughter how abusive I am. I've got your... actually, let's grab some... we can help out Leanne. Because, you know, we should. Richard was not able to store items in storage, or fish is not allowed. Why is Richard carrying fish? He's working in the foundries, man. He's grafting for a living. Whew. He's got fish. I gotta find him first now, haven't I? That's gonna suck. I wonder if he's the Yaxham's health and safety house, because, you know, Leanne is all about finding the weak points in places and injuring herself. I bet they're in the pub. Do you reckon I've gone to the pub? They're like, stuff this. Grafting. I'm off to the pub. Oh, hang on. No, we found Richard. Hang on. Okay. Let's take the berries and that out of... yeah.
I'm sure I'll see you again.
Perfect. Not quite sure why Richard's walking around with fish and berries in his pocket. I'm not judging you, dude. I'm just saying. Bonkers. I am going to go into here and see what's going on. There I am. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, I'm going to hit this. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's an iron mine. Okay. Is Leanne not bringing the iron in then? Is she just doing the clay? Maybe what the anvil's for? Maybe? Let's go and see if we can bounce the anvil a little bit.
Of all the places I've lived, I've never met better folk than those who...
Basic tools crafting. Dang it. Iron ore. I want to see. Actually, let's move this over to this one. Let's see what Richard does. Let's see if... sorry.
Sure I'll see you again.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Don't mind me coming through.
Is it?
I want to see what he does. Yo, yo! I'm here! Terrible timing, Leon. You suck, brother. I'm out of here in about 6 minutes. 2 hours I've been streaming. 2 hours, dude. Where you been? Where you been? I'll tell you where you been. Pugging along in your boat. Throwing your net out. Casting up some... bringing up some fish. No, it's no. I'm only like I said. I only stream for 2 hours today just because Lisa and the girls have gone on holiday today, so it's basically just me. And I thought I can stream at 7 o'clock tonight. I could do that, but then I've literally just finished work. By the time I finish work, and then take D out, and then go and get some food and stuff. Before you know it, it's 7 o'clock, and then it's one of them where I thought if I do a couple of hours until 6, I can then grab the little white ball of fluff. We can go out and stretch some paddies, and she's a happy bunny. And then on the way back, or at that point, I'll just hop in the car and go get some fish and chips. No! I've been out with the kids on my crutches. Wobble faster, dude. Wobble faster. I've put a support ticket in for Warframe as well, by the way. That they responded to with... my favourite one was... my support ticket was... I've had the same account for years. This is my Steam ID. This is my email. You know what I mean? Can you tell me where it's linked to? Or unlink it and then let me relink it, followed by the response of, have you had, how many Steam accounts have you had? How many Warframe accounts have you had? Have you got any purchases? I'm like, dude, no, just unlink what it's linked to and then relink it to that email. That's it. This isn't rocket science. I don't need a, you know, I don't need an itinerary. Can you just do that simple task for me? And it's going to take you 3 seconds, man. You're admin. Come on. But of course, I'm probably in some random ticket queue of 5 gazillion. With sucks. Taking his fish, take his fishing pole away. That's an... you can't just say that. You can't just do that to him. Like, you know, you've got to empower the people. Like, you, no fishing for you. You Can't just do that. Man will starve, and then it falls down to Leanne to put food on the table, and that's just mean. Where is Leanne, actually?
Good day, is it?
Where is Leanne? I haven't seen Leanne in forever. Is she,
Not much happens around
Did I miss her?
That's part of the charm.
Did I miss Leanne? There she is. Track. Leanne. She's 150 metres away. I'm not quite sure why the forager's being tracked though. Let's go see what Leanne's doing. Are you good, Leon? How's the recovery going, brother? Wow, Leanne's off. She's out of here, man. Ta-ra! Beat that rock, Leanne. Beat it. Show me who the boss is. Ching! Ting! Go on, girl. How you doing, Don? Good to see you, brother. Terrible timing. We'll be out of here in a minute. Walk past it, Leanne. No dramas. Just that. I got it. Damn. Just got home. Ah. Yeah, as I said, I'm literally streaming. I stream from about 4 till 6 just because I've got to take Daisy out, and then yeah. What's Leanne carrying? Let's see what Leanne's carrying. Right, Leanne, how you doing, girl? Hope you well. What have you got? She's got 10 bits of clay. Go on. Ah, so she's doing a thing at a time. We'll leave Leanne a fishing rod.
I'll see you again.
We'll trust Leanne with the rod. Let's go and help her out. We'll take it back. Actually, I better check that I'm going in the right direction. Where am I? Leanne is there. Where's she off to? Why is she all the way over here? Bonkers. You can get woman, you can walk there, man. Come on now. Oh, good, man. I'm trying to bear weight on it. Doctors say 6 to 8 weeks. I say a week. Damn. Listen to the professionals, Leon. Listen to the professionals. They spend all those years in education. You know what I mean? They, in theory, know their stuff. I get you want to get back on your feet, but yeah, listen to the peeps. Otherwise, you're going to end up with an injury and end up hobbling for the rest of your life. For the sake of 6 weeks, build a hospital, quick. Snake oil cellar. Nah, you don't need to, Pete. You're just getting the river, mate, and the leeches will just, you know what I mean. 5 leeches. Leanne's off. Is Leanne going back home? She is going back home. I can't decide whether I'm being cruel to Leanne there by making her walk all this distance and then Richard's in the foundry, or should we put Leanne in the foundry and Richard walk in the distance? I can't quite decide. What did the doctor say about my tummy issues? Nothing. Nothing, brother. Absolutely nothing. Tell you what the problem is? Nothing. Still searching. Not a clue. But I do have, I think it's in it, because it's my birthday on the 11th. The big one, by the way. Big 50. Just saying. Just saying. Less than 2 weeks. I think early, probably next week or the week, might be the week after. It's a few days before I have private medical insurance through work, which I pay an absolute small fortune for, but never use it. And we have a free health assessment every year that comes through, and it's about 2 hours long, and I always avoid it like an absolute bad dose of salts. But I've accepted the offer. Leave Leanne on the walkabout. She gets to enjoy nature. That's true. And Richard grows his muscles, gets his big muscles up. Look at him, throwing around the clay, turning it into bricks. So yeah, it's kind of one of those where, in theory, just because, you know, I go and speak to them, let them know, and then if they want to continue it privately, that's absolutely fine. If they don't, they don't. But it's a 2 hour appointment. I don't like the idea of sitting down with doctors for 2 hours and being, you know, poked and probed potentially. I'm like, but at the same time, like I said, if I need to do that, I need to do that. It is as it is. I consider it more of an MOT now and getting to that big number, dude. That's, yeah. There we go, professionals. Yeah, but they can only say what the tests come back as. You know, it's a bit of a difference between internal tummy issues that they're trying to figure out to a broken leg. That's obvious. They just go, okay, broken leg, or you know, whatever it is. That's going to take X, Y, and Z to recover. We'll run some X-rays and we'll strap it up, tie it up if you need. And there you go, brother Leon. He's some crutches and yeah, tuck and roll if you fall over. Gucci. Bit of a difference. Yeah. Just a little bit. What's that got? Yeah, it's got. It's back up to 7 now, isn't it? Okay. Happy days. Let's grab the fish from here. Bosh. Objective science, my butt. See, this is why you're in the damn church, dude. Don't you be telling me otherwise. Let's go. I'm gonna walk through here, look, and I'm gonna wipe my feet. Wipe. I'm gonna wipe all the mud in your church, dude. That's what I'm gonna do. Lady M is making me go in for the camera up the bum exam soon. I told her not until I turn 50. Had it done, dude. Had it done earlier in the year. Let me tell you. Not bad. Not bad. I was probably more worried about it just as the next man. But it was, yeah, it was kind of one of those where the most disgusting thing, depending on what it is you're going for, is you get like a pack, if that makes sense, where you have you drink it. It's like it's disgusting. Absolutely, I've had it done twice already. Oh, in that case, you already know, dude. Yeah, it's disgusting. That drink, oh god, ooh, that was nasty.
How's it going then?
Absolutely nasty, that drink. But the actual the procedure itself, let's go with that, was I didn't find any discomfort at all in any part of the process. Don't get me wrong, there are people that do, but it was more to do with, they say that you're going to feel bloated, or you're going to do this, or you're going to do that, and I'm like, I spent my life bloated, dude. Did they make you watch your video feed? Yeah, I was staring at it too. Absolutely no drama. No drama at all, dude, brother. It was like, yeah. Oh, that's Daisy at the back door, one sec. No problem whatsoever to it, and that's the God's painful or uncomfortable, I would say. There's a part where you you switch sides, like you rotate from left to right halfway through the procedure, and that's to help the camera go around the bend. But once the camera's kind of where it needs to be, Merry Christmas. Once the camera where it needs to be, it's not a problem at all. That would be the worst, the absolute worst for me. I mean, you just tell him to turn the camera off then. But he needs to see what he's doing. But yeah. One of them put me completely out and did the camera in from both ends at once. That was uncomfortable waking up. Ooh. Apparently the one down is far more uncomfortable than the one up, if that makes sense. And that I get. I actually kind of like the way that these paths are done, you know, in winter. That's nice. All the footprints and stuff. I like that. Have we done, what do we need to do now? I think we've pretty much done everything, haven't we? There's jail cells and stockades and stuff. Oh, is that just like a bigger thing? I could put the jail cell windows in the church for talk. I think we've pretty much done, haven't we? We've pretty much we've done the content, really. Got food reserved for 6 months, so we're all right with that. Morale's at 60%. Visitors are at 12 and 12. Population 17 and 20. Current population, build more houses, that's fine. Next tier is coming soon, so we can't do anything for that. Yeah, can verify the one down is way worse. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that was what it is, and the guides are done. I do like the guides as well on this, by the way. If you have your tutorials, you can go to your building types, and it'll tell you what each one needs here. So log pile storage and all that kind of good stuff. So I think we're kind of good there, boys and girls. I would say that's pretty much the content of this game done, dusted, other than, and I don't know what the kind of strength in it would be, is to basically go and help Leanne grab all the clay, make lots and lots of bricks, and then convert everything to bricks. I don't know what or how fun that would be to watch, if I'm honest. Yeah, there's not a lot in it. I would say it's about 10 hours worth of content at a push at the moment. It is as it is, which is why I said it's ideal for, it's just a nice chilled game, and it gets people, it gets people that are around the channel a job and that kind of good stuff. It's all it ever was a nice chilled game. Just, yeah, for me to come on, say hi, and reach in, touch base, and that kind of good stuff. I am trying to get Warframe back on, download Warframe, just so I can kind of chill and go and do some of that as well. I might stream a bit of that if I can. But other than that, boys and girls, it is gone past 6 o'clock, which is the time that I said I would switch off. So, thank you guys so much for joining me on your Friday afternoon / early evening. It is truly greatly appreciated, as always. And on that note, boys and girls, I'm going to end it there, and I will see you on the next one. Where the hell is my outro? Take it easy, guys. Good night.